So here is the entryway. It's a long hall with electrical panel right there, and we discovered that there might be a leak of water around here, so that's not good, but I love the floors. Like, the floors are just this beautiful old wood. It really is very, very pretty. And that's the bedrooms downstairs. Is closet here, and then more storage right here. And there is another pellet stove. So we've got two in the house, and when both of them are going together, it's just wonderful. It warms up the whole house. And there is plenty of windows and lights. This house is very luminous, and in between the floors and the luminous and the view, that was pretty much it. That's all it. And so one bedroom here, and there is a door right there that closes with a pretty antique handle. And that's the second room. And with the bathroom. And so the shutters do not close here, they are damaged. So I've been putting this for now, but for sure we need to have that repaired. And we have ladybugs overwintering in the house. Yep, it's I got a few to go out, but yeah. So all the furniture has been left by the previous owner. So right now we are just keeping it because this is very handy for us. But of course, all the fun will be in going to all the brocante and vintage stores and finding things we like. It's a beautiful sunny day today, so I thought I would take you on the tour of the second floor. The tour. It's very small. Everything is, it's a simple house. Love the planks of wood. That was the one thing that, really sold the house. Except for the part that are a little, I don't know if you can see it on the video, but it's spongy. There is no termites or anything like that anymore. However, the damage has been done, and a lot of planks have been repaired. I mean, these are like the very old ones, the very wide ones, but you can see here some of those are a lot less wide. Here you can see repairs. I mean, there are repairs everywhere, of course, there are. This is a very old house. So here's the tiny, tiny little kitchen that's driving me completely nuts. I just hit my head on that yet again, trying to put stuff in the trash. So the first thing, we cook a lot. We need to have a functional kitchen, and this is the amount of space to cook we have. These are really so-so. Like, my husband did fix them so that it was not burning the food every single time I was cooking something, but I mean, and we have a tiny fridge, but we do have a much bigger fridge, a full-size fridge with freezer downstairs, because there are two kitchens in this house. A very old one that has no heat. I mean, I'll take you down there, you'll see. And the cupboards, I mean, there isn't a lot of space, but it's actually working out pretty good. But I mean, this is not, it's an IKEA kitchen. I have nothing against IKEA at all, but that's not what I want in my French house. We have this sink, which is really big. It's awesome. I love it. I'm not going to show you inside because I haven't done the dishes yet. But it's great, except that it's leaking. And my husband spent till very late last night trying to fix it, but it looks like it's not going to be an easy fix at all. The problem is that the people who owned this house before us did stuff themselves, which we do too all the time. That's fine, except that they obviously did not look up how to do this properly. And it's a disaster. I mean, they did stuff that make it impossible to do repairs, and it's really badly done. So unfortunately, instead of being able to repair it ourselves, we're going to have to call a plumber who is going to have to probably redo a hole in the wall. I'm going to try to show you without falling out the window. You see right there? That's the pipes, and that little thing there is the pipe that goes to the drain. And there is a flexi pipe in there, we call it, and it's not the right thing that you should be doing at all. And yep, instead of a little problem, it's turning into a gigantic one, because I mean, really, it should not have been that hard to figure out. You just have to search for it. My husband found it in 5 minutes. I mean, this is... Anyway. So, we've got this stove, which is awesome. It works extremely well, and it heats up both rooms very well. The chimney is with stone from the area. All houses are made with the same stone. It's beautiful. I love it. It's crumbly, and I'm not sure why they put this thing there like this. I mean, again, not the right material. I don't know why you would do these things, because it's so easy to get the right thing with the things. So I don't know. Oh, and that's the vacuum for the stove that you have to vacuum all the time, since it had not been done in a while. I've been doing it every single day, sometimes twice a day. But we are going to have someone come and do a look over of these, which you have to do once a year anyway. So probably when I come back in the summer, I will take care of that in the spring. And so the table is way too small. We had people over for Christmas, and it was just very difficult. So this entire room is going to be redone. Half of the walls are unfinished, and I don't like the paint, so it will be redone. One of our guests for Christmas said, "Oh yes, these planks of wood to put on the ceilings, they hide so many problems." A lot of people do that, of course, because I'm sure there are beams, and it was a huge mess. It was completely falling apart when she bought it. I love these things above the doors. And these old doors, they all have keys. There is a gazillion keys for this house. And now we go in the sitting room. It's very nice during the day. It's bright. This thing though is, it's worse than a candle. I mean, I don't know what's wrong with it. I don't know if it's not the right bulb. Anyway, we'll have to figure this out. And all the furniture was left by the previous owner, and she was a painter, so that's her painting on the wall, which is very well done. It is not my style though. I mean, it's really not what I want to look at when I'm in my French house, because I love Africa, but it's France and I wanted to have a really typical French house. So I'm going to, I don't want to repaint over it. That would really be a shame. So I have to think of something. If you have any ideas, please tell me. And she left a really nice marble top. How do you call that? Writing desk. And this is a part of the house. It's a built-in. It's I love it. It's great. I love having these big old armoire because they are really handy for putting in all kinds of stuff. So we haven't done anything in there yet. I'm not sure what she was using it for. Just a little weird. Ooh. Probably should close the windows now. Anyway, it will be really nice once we redo it. And we have a very nice view. And you can see the little garden, walled garden below. That's ours. It's going to be really nice to have coffee down there in the summer. Well, at any time when it will be cleaned up, really. And we are going to go upstairs to the old attic space, which has been redone. Hopefully in an okay manner, but I'm really not sure about that. We are probably going to have to redo the stairs. Obviously, I don't want particularly carpet on them, at least not that way. But I'm sure it's hiding ones and holding them up that are really in bad shape, so we'll see. Let's go up. So that's the attic space, which will be my painting studio. Ooh, it's dark in here. There are these non-functional things in front of windows. I'm not sure why you would do that either. But I love the old walls and the beams. It's a really nice space to be working in. And that's the upstairs bathroom. And my husband just left, but he was doing a repair to the water heater, which is right there, which is leaking. And it seems to be slowing down a bit, but it was going really fast earlier. And we have no idea why. But that's it. We don't know why there are 4 pipes going to the water heater either. That's just odd. Anyway, the bathroom is tiny, which is just fine with me. I don't care about big bathrooms, but it's very poorly lit again. So we are going to have to do something about that. And this is linoleum. And if there is something I really don't like in life, it's linoleum. So that's going to have to go. And then there is the upper bedroom. And I love it. It's great. There are nails poking out of a plancher, but so we have to fix the and again there is also damage. We have a great view, and again the floor is basically you know, it's not in good shape. I don't think it's very difficult to repair though, so we'll just have to do that. And while I was coming up for the first time, I feel like, what is that? Huh. I wonder what there was there. I haven't seen that before. Well, anyway, that's it for the upstairs. So now let's go downstairs to the sous-sol. That's the handiwork of the lady before me too. So there's a lot of puzzling stuff. Like, I don't know why. I mean, some stuff is just weird. Like, they made stuff so that you could not make it better, basically, because this thing is so thick that you can't put a panel right there to make it, you know, smooth and functional for something. It was the old door, so let's see if I can do that without falling down the stairs. That's the new door. I mean, new. It's very old, but that's even older. So before you would go from the sous-sol directly to the hall, directly through here. And they made a bigger landing basically by doing it this way, which is great. All right, let's go down. So these are the dodgiest. I mean, of course, they are going to the sous-sol, which is, what is that in English? I mean, it's partly underground. And these stairs, they are particularly dangerous. And actually they added a new ramp there because you definitely need it. So it's great when you're taking the laundry, the big laundry basket down. But what do you want to do? Okay, so that's the cave where the laundry is. And that's a bunch of stuff that they left, and I haven't even had time to go through it really. My husband did for leftover tools and things like that, but this needs to be disposed of. We don't have that system anymore. And that's my new washing machine. I was so excited when I got it. I had been days and days and days without a washing machine, and I was just so excited. Who knew you would get so excited about a washing machine? And here we've got a little closet thing. So that's right under the stairs, the cupboard under the stairs. It used to have a door, it doesn't anymore. And that's we are storing the recycling, the gas bottle, and the trash waiting to be taken out. And that's the downstairs kitchen. And I'm going to open the shutters so that you can see a little better in there. So here we are with the shutters open. I love the light in this room. It's just really pretty, and I'm sure we will use it a lot once it's redone, but it's got a lot of problems. So there is no heat down here, and of course it's humid. We are in a humid climate. In the gardens there is a lot of moss, everything is very green, so that's wonderful. But you have to be careful what you do with the houses. And you can see right here how much humidity there is. I mean, the dark spot means it's wet. And when you touch, so that was an old chimney. I mean, it's wet. Actually today is not too bad because this is the second or third dry day. But when we had a lot of rain, the moisture would actually bead, because I'm not sure what they put under all of this. I mean, there is styrofoam. I mean, we tried to pick it's styrofoam, and then they put this paper on it that doesn't breathe. So the humidity has no chance to escape, and since there is no heat and that the insulation is not that great, well, that's how you get a lot of problems. So sorry, so the state that you see, this room minus the humidity, was what I came to when I took the house. So, you know, it needs work, obviously. This is stuff that she left, and there is a kitchen, and these work. They are hooked up to gas, they work, and we've got the fridge with a freezer. Not sure I would want to leave it there, but cute little table. It's definitely a nice space, and it gives directly onto the little medieval street that goes down to the gardens. So that's our garden wall. That gate is ours. It goes to the little garden you saw above. And that's the street up there. And you look down and you go down that path a little ways, and our second garden is there. So there it is, the tour of our not so little house, I guess. And I love it, and I think we are going to be very happy there, but a lot of work. It's old houses always are, and there are always surprises. This space is the only thing that gets this piece to stay for now. So oh, and that is not even attached to the wall anymore, so that's interesting. Yeah, so a lot of work, but it will be awesome when it's done. And I love projects. Definitely got myself one.